Talking Reds, it's John Gibbons with Craig Hannan. We're in a beer hall. We tried to do this in a lovely square with a coffee, but it was too windy, so we've had to come and have a pint.
I mean, it just feels like a big excuse from you, really.
Oh, I've dropped my mic, sorry. The speed I went from, it's too windy, shall we go to a beer hall, was rapid, I would say. But, we're giving people a taste of what Munich's like.
It's Germanic, isn't it? It is. Germanic themes, surroundings.
Craig didn't think Germanic was a real word until last week, and now he's using it all over the show.
Yeah, every day, every opportunity, pretty much. Germanic setting. It's lovely, isn't it?
We are, yeah. This is one of the oldest beer halls in Munich, and yeah, we're here to share the experience, enjoy the beer, but also like.
I mean, it feels like you've just come here to have a big pint. Look at the size of that pint.
Bigger than your head.
It is bigger than my head. Anyway.
But the Reds are here, and that's why we're here really. Play tomorrow night. Just had a little chat with Peter Moore. We bumped into him in the square. Did a little video for Twitter. He tells us the team are actually training at Melwood today, flying in later this evening, not training in Munich, just to have a little walk around. But obviously Jurgen Klopp's got a press conference at 6:30. Going to be sending Gareth Roberts over to cover that. So yeah, just trying to get as much as possible while we're out here. But it's exciting, isn't it?
It's really exciting. Yeah, it's I've never been before, so that was the first thing I think with these trips. It's always great whenever it's a city that you've not been to before, and B, it's a huge game against opposition like Bayern Munich, who I think they've won 5 European Cups, so it's proper European royalty against each other, and it's the glamorous eye of the round, and that's what makes it as exciting, and the fact that it is a nice day. It's freezing in Munich, it's absolutely freezing, but and a bit windy, but it's gorgeous. We saw the videos of all the snow coming down the other night, and I think we were all worried we were going to get that, so yeah, it's nice out there.
Yeah, it's all set up, as you say, for a brilliant game. We've got options, haven't we? We'll just see what Jurgen Klopp says about Alexander-Arnold, who went off with a little injury. It's looking like he might be okay, but I'm sure Jurgen will have something to say about it. But generally speaking, the squad's fit, ready to go. He's got decent options. He's got some choices to make in midfield, but I mean, whatever he picks will be a good team.
Yeah, and he'll have options off the bench as well. I'm interested to see what he does in midfield, because I think the front three picks itself. The back five, if Trent's fit, picks itself pretty much. I don't think there'll be any surprises there, and then I think it'll come down to the midfield. I think Fabinho's a shoe-in. I think it's just the other two that I'm not really sure if he's going to play Henderson, will he plays Milner. I'd imagine Wijnaldum be in there as well.
I'd have thought he'd pick Wijnaldum.
So if he goes for something like that, then he'll have the likes of Kate, he'll have Shaqiri, Sturridge. He'll have, there's options off the Lallana, there's options off the bench. I think it's going to be a tight game to begin with. But I think the longer it goes on that it's 0-0, the better Liverpool, the more chance Liverpool have in the game, I think.
I mean, Lallana's an interesting one, isn't he? We weren't talking about him at all last week. But he suddenly played himself into contention. It wouldn't surprise you if he does start.
You'd have no qualms with that, would you? Really, no. After his performance, I thought he was man of the match. I'm not sure if the TV gave him the man of the match, but I thought he was.
Craig Hannan did.
Craig Hannan's man of the match.
He got 5 Craigs out of 5.
Well in, Adam.
The one you'd always wanted. Yeah. A Craigie. A little Hanno to put on your mantelpiece.
But you can arrange that if you're watching. He's probably not watching. He might be.
He obviously he loves it. He loves talking Reds.
He does. He loves the Anfield rap. So yeah, it was great to see that. And I think when we saw the lineup, you'd be lying if you were a bit like, what? Adam Lallana.
Twitter was very
and he was great. So yeah, I would have no problems with that. And then. I'd love to see the little Shaq fella at some stage soon. I haven't seen him in a while. I miss him a bit. Obviously, he's against his old club as well.
Oh, yeah.
Naby Keita likes a goal against Bayern Munich. He scored against them last season.
Good options.
Loads of options.
It's great though, isn't it? We bumped into a lot of Liverpool fans already. You've made the trip over, coming over kind of last night, this morning. We're expecting Scousers to descend on the city kind of throughout, and it's going to be an amazing atmosphere. Obviously, there's the stuff that the Boss Knights are doing tomorrow in the city. Apparently the local supporters come up on evening with Peter Moore tonight and stuff, and it's great for fans out here to kind of welcome the city, but it's also boss for us Scousers to come here and enjoy everything that Munich's got to offer, and hopefully enjoy a brilliant game as well.
Yeah, we enjoyed it last night, didn't we? Really, you can tell by how we look here. Look dreadful.
I look Sam, mate.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's exactly it. And it's exciting sort of being on the WhatsApp and seeing on Twitter, everyone sort of filtering in and making their way to Munich, whether it's flying straight to Munich. I've seen people going to Edinburgh and then down. Some of your lads going to Berlin tonight and then Munich tomorrow. And that's the exciting bit, everyone filtering into the city. And you know, the boss night. I was at the boss night one in Paris, and it was bunged. It was brilliant, and I think they've got an even bigger venue this time, so it should be an absolute belter before the game.
Yeah, we recorded the Under the Lights show on Tour Player, a subscription audio service kind of last night, and I really enjoyed it. It really sort of got me in the mood, and it really reminded you that, you know, we might think, you know, you get obsessed with the league. We've got league fever, haven't we? But Liverpool are in the knockout stages of the Champions League. It doesn't happen every year. It's not happened enough over the last 10 years. We're in this now. We've got a great chance of going further, and it's exciting.
It's really exciting, and I said on Under the Lights that it's a nice little break from the league, that we've got so caught up in the league and the stress and strains and the worries of that this has sort of come along, and now we're in Munich, and it's this, you know, massive European tie, and you know, when you think back to last season and all the memorable games that we enjoyed last season, they all came from sort of this point of the season onwards. The City games, the Roma games, Porto away was just before this time, but these were all big games that we look back on last year, and hopefully this Liverpool side can, you know, create more, and you know that starts tomorrow night. But yeah, it's a huge tie, and I think we should all be excited. We shouldn't be worried. We should be going into this excited.
We've assessed the fitness of the squad. What about the fitness of the Anfield back crew at the moment? How are they all looking?
I mean, Dan Austin had a wine last night.
Dan Austin had a wine.
He's struggling along.
he's on a Coke and a tampon at the moment. So we'll see how he bounces back.
He's not said a lot this morning. He's just been quietly going about his filming.
Rumours of a coat.
Yeah.
Went missing.
He's lost his coat last night. If you find Fuad's coat in Munich,
it's got Fuad's coat written on it.
Yeah, let us know.
Text in if you've seen Fuad's coat.
Yeah, write in the comments. He's cold. But Paul Senior's getting stuck into the Steins as well.
He's on the Radler, fellas.
I think.
There's a pan.
Oh yeah. I'd say spirits are high. I think tomorrow morning's going to be a tester.
You reckon?
I think the fact that it's match day might sort of like help them sort of like get them up for getting up. I think it's going to be a struggle after today and tonight's activities.
We'll see how it goes. Listen, we're out in Munich obviously now, from now till Thursday. We're going to be covering everything around the game, all the supporter behaviour and all the hijinks of being in a European way, so we'd love you to share the journey with us. So do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already for more of this sort of thing. Also on Tour Player, our subscription audio service, as we mentioned before, Under the Lights, which is our European preview show, is out already. There'll be loads more coming out between now and then, and obviously post-match reaction, immediate reaction from maybe even inside the ground. Who knows? It depends what we can kind of smuggle in, but we're going to be covering it best we can across all our social media channels as well. So come with us, enjoy it. If you can't get out to Munich, we'll hopefully tell you what's going on, and hopefully you can share it with us. But yeah, they're checking in, I think. Up the Reds. See you later. Completely forgot, sorry. Blame the beer and the Munich cold. Neil Atkinson has been over to see our friends at Fansbet, having a little bit of a chat about the Cheltenham Festival, what to look forward to. It is this week, so if you like a bet and you want a few tips, here's Neil speaking to people who know about Cheltenham Festival.
I'm with Conor O'Hare, who covers as a producer all Irish horse racing, and as quite the grandfather, I believe. Is that fair?
I do, yeah. He was a remarkable man now. I only have some memories of him, but I've heard all the stories, and yeah, he called some big races back in the day, both in Ireland and across here as well.
You've ended up working in the industry. I mean, what I love is I was in Nice a few weeks back, and I absolutely love the way in which the Irish go with horse racing. It is a passion, it is a love affair. It's something that's deep within the culture, really. It's completely different to anything I've experienced anywhere else. I've done Leopardstown, I've done Punchestown, I've done Nice, and it's so exciting.
It's massive in Ireland, especially around Nice, and I'd be from Nice, and it's part of who you are from being in the Kildare region. You have Punchestown as well out the road. It's massive, really. Like, it's everyone. You'd meet people even coming over to Cheltenham. You'd meet people from Punchestown Nice, the annual pilgrimage across to Cheltenham. It's the Irish racing fans, they just go everywhere.
That pilgrimage is what grabs me about Cheltenham. It's what's so fascinating. We get bits of it at Aintree, and I think there's a Liverpool Irish connection, but Cheltenham's so special to the Irish community.
It's different. Like, I'd go to Cheltenham every year. Every second person you bump into is an Irish accent. Like it's based not a takeover, but it's
like Scousers at Glastonbury.
Yeah, exactly. it's unbelievable. I've done it for the last 6-7 years. It's a week you look forward to every year. It's the top. Basically the top table of national hunt racing. All the top English horses, Irish horses, they all come to one place, and it's literally like an Olympics of national hunt racing.
You say it's the top table. What are you looking for? What's your Tuesday shout?
On a Tuesday shout, champion hurdle. I'm a big Lallana fan. Yeah. A lot of people probably disagree with me, but I think she has the potential to be as good as we've seen as a mare. Willie Mullins, he's a master with a mare. He's had any powers, won a champion hurdle. Lallana, she doesn't have the form in the book, but I kind of like that about a horse. Like she's the potential to do it, and I think she could.
Just on that a little bit, what I again love about just going to the races full stop really, but again going to a certain type of races is how much people who love horse racing love to see horses run. That I think sometimes when we're just punters, we think of it as a punting experience, but you just want to see this horse run. You want to back this horse, and back doesn't mean necessarily put money on it. Even it means see the horse go.
Exactly. Like when you're into the racing side of it as opposed to the betting side of it, like you kind of you can get attached to a horse. Like I remember Hurricane Fly as a I backed him a few times.
I've seen scarves. I've seen Hurricane Fly scarves.
It's unreal. Like you just get attached to these horses, and like Hurricane Fly as a horse, the whole Irish public knew who Hurricane Fly was. Whether you'd never seen horse racing before, come Cheltenham week, you knew who Hurricane Fly was, and it's the same with Apple's Jade this year. Like she's a mare that people have kind of taken to, and it's just because it's racing, and it doesn't matter if you're backing the horse or not, but you can be taken by a horse.
Yep. What do you like for Wednesday?
What's Wednesday?
Ladies'
Day, Wednesday. DTT, the Ballymore, the novice hurdle. It looks like it's going to be a match between Gordon Elliott's Battle Over Diane and Champ of Nicky Henderson's, but I'd be sticking with the Irish horse Battle Over Diane. I think he's tailor made for Cheltenham. He'll love the galloping track up the hill, and I think he could be a Wednesday banker.
Okay, Thursday.
Thursday, the Stayers hurdle. It's a bit of a funny one now. Sam Crow, another Gordon Elliott runner. I think he'll have a big week. By the way, I think he's a massive team for the week. But Sam Crow.
Do you think he could be top trainer?
Yeah, up to about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I thought Nicky Henderson would be, but I think Gordon he's a very good hand. Like he had a remarkable week last year at the festival. He was top trainer. It'll be a tough ask, but on paper, if you look down through his runners, it's a pretty strong team. But Sam Crow on the Stayers hurdle, he may or may not run. If he does run, it is a real boost that they're confident that he's back to what he was. He was a little bit he was disappointing early in the year, but there's been excuses for that. But I think if he does pitch up there, I think he's a live one on the Thursday, definitely.
And Friday,
the banker of the week, Fox Hunters Chase, stand up and fight. Trained by Enda Bulger. He won the race a couple of times the last few years around the fringe. JP McManus colours, and I think he's the nap of the week. He's around about 7-2 or 4-1, I think, and load into him and get the week's money.
Get the week's money back. You know how to do all of this. It's Reds Bet or it's Fans Bet. It's whatever you feel like, and this is with the Anfield wrap. But we're all taking it easy. The point about Cheltenham is enjoy the racing first and foremost. Great for Connor to come and talk to us. He's going to get up on this stage in a minute or two. We're all going to learn a thing or two.